All right. Shalom, shalom, everybody. Shalom. So, all right. So we are on day 51, Isaiah 51. Shalom, Stephanie. David and Michelle, Danny Brown, Ses Hayashi. Shalom to everybody. All right, so we're going to get started. Isaiah 51, day 51. Listen to me, you who follow after righteousness, you who seek Yehovah. Look to the rock from which you were hewn, and to the hole of the pit from which you were dug. Look to Avraham your father, and to Sarai who bore you. For I called him alone, and blessed him, and increased him. For Yehovah will comfort Zion, he will comfort all her waste places. He will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of Yehovah. Joy and gladness will be found in it, thanksgiving and the voice of melody. Listen to me, my people. Give ear to me, O my nation. For Torah will proceed from me, and I will make my justice rest as a light of the peoples. My righteousness is near. My salvation has gone forth. My arms will judge the peoples. The coastlands will wait upon me. On my arm they will trust. Lift up your eyes to the heavens. Look on the earth beneath, for the heavens will vanish away like smoke. The earth will grow old like a garment. Those who dwell in it will die in like manner. But my salvation will be forever. My righteousness will not be abolished. Listen to me, you who know righteousness. You people in whose heart is my Torah. Do not fear the reproach of men, nor be afraid of their insults, for the moth will eat them up like a garment. Hang on, I want to save that one. Just fitting for where we're at here in the land. And anybody, wherever Yah's taking you, listen to me, you who know righteousness. You people in whose heart is my Torah. Do not fear the reproach of man, nor be afraid of their insults. And I say that, I repeated that, and why I'm saying this, because, we've met when my wife and I were here in 2009. Every believer we ran into, they were all about, don't tell anybody who you are. Shh, quiet, hide. And we've even met a few here who are in the same manner. I don't tell anybody who I am. I just stay to myself and all this stuff. Sorry, that's not the way Yah told us to walk, and that's not the way he told us to represent him in hiding. The Israelites didn't hide when they went in and took all of the land that Yah gave them, of the land of milk and honey. You read Joshua, chapter 9 and 10, and the way that Yah used him to conquer all the kings of the Amorites and the Jebusites and the Hittites and all the ites all over the land, conquered them all. And yet believers want to come to this land, and they're afraid that somebody's going to get them kicked out. Seriously? If Yah's hand has you here, if Yah's hand has you wherever you are, man can't do anything. Nothing. No man can stop what Yah has given you to do, or where Yah has put you by his hand. What Yah has opened, what door he's opened, no man can just go and close it. So just something to chew on. Verse 8, for the moth will eat them up like a garment. The worm will eat them like wool. But my righteousness will be forever, my salvation from generation to generation. Awake, Awake, put on strength, O arm of Yehovah. Awake as in the ancient days and the generations of old. Are you not the arm that cut Rahab apart, wounded the serpent? Are you not the arm that cut Rahab apart, wounded the serpent? Are you not the one who dried up the sea, the waters of the great deep, that made the depths of the sea a road for the redeemed to cross over? So the ransomed of Yehovah shall return. So the ransom of Yehovah shall return and come to Zion with singing, just like we did in Jerusalem yesterday. With everlasting joy on their heads, they shall obtain joy and gladness. Sorrow and sighing shall flee away. I, even I, am he who comforts you. Who are you that you should be afraid of a man who will die, and of the son of a man who will be made like grass? You forget Yehovah your maker, who stretched out the heavens, laid the foundations of the earth. You have feared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, when he has prepared to destroy. Where is the fury of the oppressor? The captive exile hastens that he may be loosed, that he should not die in the pit, that his bread should not fail. But I am Yehovah your Elohim, who divided the sea, whose waves roared. Yehovah Tzvaot is his name. I have put my words in your mouth. I have covered you with the shadow of my hand, that I may plant the heavens, lay the foundations of the earth. Say to Zion, you are my people. Awake, awake, stand up, O Yerushalayim, you who have drunk at the hand of Yehovah the cup of his fury. You have drunk the dregs of the cup of trembling, drained it out. There is no one to guide her among all the sons she has brought forth. Nor is there any who takes her by the hand among all the sons she has brought up. These two things have come to you. Who will be sorry for you? Desolation and destruction, famine and sword. By whom will I comfort you? Your sons have faded. They lie at the head of all the streets, like an antelope in a net. They are full of the fury of Yehovah. They rebuke the rebuke of your Elohim. Therefore, please hear this, you afflicted and drunk, but not with wine. Thus says your Adonai, the Yehovah your Elohim, who pleads the cause of his people. See, I have taken out of your hand the cup of trembling, the dregs of the cup of my fury. You shall no longer drink it, but I will put it into the hand of those who afflict you, who have said to you, lie down that we may walk over you. And you have laid your body like the ground, and as the street for those who walk over. Mishpachah, that is an amazing chapter. One that we all need to read quite a few times and meditate on and realize where we are in him. Realize who we are in him because of his works in us. But the only way that it works out that way is by us being in complete surrender to him and completely laid at his feet. Amen. So I pray that you go and meditate on this Mishpachah, be blessed by it, and realize what it's saying and what it means for you in your walk, and what you need to do and what you need to not fear. Amen. I love y'all, Mishpachah. I hope y'all have an awesome and blessed day. But most of all, y'all loves you. Shalom, shalom.